full ham.
Fucking giving us a cookie thing.
Okay. We're back.
Hello.
Hello.
What do we do during breaks? We
I stuff my
literally
face
sit
with
here.
food.
Tia eats something. I pet my cats, and then we all sit down and look at pictures of monsters in the monster manual that we think look like old grandpas, and go, "Oh, it's so cute."
That is
And then
accurate.
we look at chat, and we're like, "Ban him," and then we come back and laugh together, and then play more D&D.
Basically.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring us back to roll 20. Let's see.
Let's do it.
And should we try to throw the gibbering thing in the pit too
Can we
before
see
we light it on
that?
fire?
Apparently there's no sound. But I don't know if that's just Ninja.
Maybe.
Is that just you, Ninja?
Andrew, I'll show you my cats later. They're not in my room anymore. They're out in the other room.
I definitely have the sound on.
They've gone.
Ninja,
Okay.
I think you have us muted. Get it together.
Just wow, you guys are going savage on chat tonight.
Jeez,
Man,
no, be
just
nice
like
to Ninja. Ninja's
We're
cool,
savage
man.
on. We are.
No, I
okay.
love
Listen,
I love
sorry,
Ninja.
I'm
Ninja's
sorry.
I
my
love
fave.
Ninja too.
Ninja, we love you. We're not gonna ban you after an awkward amount of time.
Ninja, we love you, but get it together.
Let's have an intervention for Ninja.
It's because we care, you know?
Anyway.
Okay,
anyway.
so I asked team if we want to throw the gibbering thing into the pit and then light it on fire, I guess, and then slowly, one by one, toss these sleeping people into the flame.
Yeah.
I demand to throw in the 8th body as a sacrifice to
Is-
Loth. I say,
is-
squinting my eyes.
Is the gibbering mouther solid enough to get a hold of?
Not
that's what I was
really. Maybe if you like rolled it around in the sand a bit, it would cohere a bit better. But
Fuck it. Okay, never mind. I don't want to touch it anyway. It's gross.
I'm just being honest.
In fact, I'm offended just having to look at it. Britt, can you please take your flaming sphere over there and just burn it to ash?
Yeah, sure. Done.
Might I suggest that somebody, I don't know, like roll religion or something to know how to summon a fire lord, perhaps?
that'd be
I
good.
think
This-
that is a beautiful idea, and
I mean,
it's
you can
done.
flail around and set shit on fire all you
And
want.
it's rolled. And it's rolled. And it's gone.
Oh, Alizarin knows all about this shit. Alizarin's a
I know
fucking
what this
pro.
shit is.
Maybe if, in fact, the crone tells you, like, okay, we need to get the czar up here so we can get that flame. Here's what you need. So she tells you of a chant that needs to be spoken. And you do, in fact, have to light this pit on fire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the key components.
All
The
right.
more people that are chanting, the easier it is to summon up this creature, which is why there are all those people, but they're sleeping.
Can she
So-
clarify?
So wait, we're not supposed to kill them and throw them in the pit? That would have been bad. They're supposed to
I mean,
chant with us?
She just
It's
said we have
just
to
easier.
sacrifice. Yeah.
It's just easier. The bugs have their own purposes and their own like side rituals.
So it's faster to throw the bodies and easier to throw the bodies in the pit and sacrifice them, right? Come on. Throw me a bone here.
The most important parts are setting the pit on fire and saying the chant. The rest of it is window dressing.
I don't know any of
Or,
that,
like,
though, because I'm not
weird
talking to
bug
the
shit.
crone. Mm.
Maybe we can wake them up. Maybe we can wake them up, tell them that we saved them, tell them that they need to help us with this chant, and then they're free to go.
You haven't kept prisoners very much, have you? Prisoners generally don't want to do what anyone is going to tell them once they are free. If you tell them that they are free, they're going to flee.
Whitney could literally shit on their head and kill one. They have like half of an HP.
We said
So you-
free, not flee. Stay where you are.
Why
Well-
do we need them to help us chant?
Wasn't it like the more the merrier kind of thing?
The more people you have, the easier it is.
Does she share that information? Otherwise, we have no idea because the only one who can talk to the crone is her, Jess.
I mean, yeah, I
Okay.
would have had I was trying to speak. Yes, I would have relayed that information.
Yes.
And I was also trying to ask, is the pit itself flammable? Or must we put flammable shit into the pit in order to light it on fire?
The crone tells you that what the fuck is that? The crone tells you that the pit is flammable. You'll need it's not just something you can prestidigitate. You need a good sized flame to get that thing going.
So like a flaming sphere.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing we need some tinder, if you will, in
Well,
it in order to create the fire.
There's a huge dry tree over there, so.
That's true.
Okay, so is the plan then to take this tree, put it in the pit, light the pit on fire, start saying the chant by yourself? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
If they don't want to wake anybody up, we can just try to do it like that, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I think that we are powerful enough as individuals that we don't need.
I know, but I feel
Legs
like when this
helping us.
guy, comes out, if he's not like, okay, here's your fire, bye, which I don't think that's how it's gonna be. They're just all gonna perish because he's gonna do some weird thing, and they have all 1 HP, and then they're just all gonna go from sleeping to dead.
I don't care about them, about their lives.
Well, I know,
used-
but I don't want to have to kill them unless it's a necessity.
Oh, I want to use a healing kit. Speaking of dying.
Okay.
Is everyone else okay?
I'm all for doing.
How are you looking, Jess? Are you hardy? Are you feeling very damaged?
I
You
am
need-
at 16.
Wasn't she the only
Okay.
one that took damage?
I am going to remedy some of that.
All right, so let's get back to the plan though. While you're healing each other,
Okay.
get tree, put tree in pit, light pit on fire, say chant.
And that's plus
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
more, Jess. That's also plus 6 more.
Okay. I was like,
No, not yours, Jess's.
+6? Why?
Your hit dice. Your temporary hit dice.
Oh, I was forgetting about that. Okay.
Yeah, which is 6
Alright.
now.
So let's montage that. You grab the tree, you yank it out of the ground or chop it down or however. You put it in the pit, you light it on fire. There is a flaming pit. It's all of your faces are bathed in the light of this fire and you're in the desert, so it's hot as shit.
Mhm.
Would you like to start chanting?
yes.
Yes.
Yep. Let's chant.
I will lead it with the crone, say it at the same time as her, I guess. Because I don't know if she
Okay.
told me what it was.
Yeah, she's repeating it and you're saying it and then everybody else is saying it after you. So it takes a couple of iterations for you guys to get it the fuck together.
Yeah.
But eventually, as the sun begins to set in this desert, because you've been here pretty much all day, out of the bonfire rises. First, you see like the flame gets a little taller, and then it's revealed to be hair, and then this massive forehead comes out of the pit, and this large hulking figure wielding a giant hammer emerges.
Please summon fucking Ragnaros.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do
And
this.
he says, "Too
Sweet.
soon, executives." No, I'm kidding. He says, "Why have you called me to this place?"
This is a Lizarin show.
This is my show. Can I understand it?
Crone? Crone?
What is it speaking?
It's speaking. It's probably booming, and you each recognize it in your first language.
Oh, cool.
Friends?
Oh, great fire god. We need
Don't talk to him like that. Desire ain't shit. Tell him to give us a fire.
to partake in your magic flame so we may restore goodness to our land.
Fire, please.
And
Throwing her rumps in your pocket.
money, please.
Fire.
Can I tell what kind of like demon this is? Or can I some sort of check to what is this? Like what level of greatness am I looking at? They would have taught me this in school. This is like
Do you know
Yeah.
about primordial elementals? It's not. I don't think it's a demon. Alorian wouldn't assume it's a demon.
Let me
But-
see what.
that's why I want to roll and
yeah.
find out because they teach you this stuff in
Um,
spider class.
I'll do a history roll if that's okay.
history roll will do it.
I love that he's conversing with us and that he has fire. So I'm gonna assume that he's kind of into being friends.
Yeah.
History will do it. Okay. Can I make a roll?
Let me tell Lorian what he
Okay.
remembers. So you remember some stories about like weirdo occultists back in the day worshiping like giant statues. But maybe it wasn't a statue. Maybe it was this fucking guy. That's all you remember.
Mhm.
Who else?
I'm using inspiration and I'm gonna do a history check as well.
Good job. This is a fire giant. Summoned from another plane. This is a fire giant.
Well, if it's summoned, it has to do what we tell it to do. We're here to collect the essence of your being.
It laughs, and like the desert around you like rumbles with its laughter.
Yes, great sir, yes. Please, we need it really bad. What can we do for you, good sir?
You should be understanding what's going to be happening if you don't aid us. The entire
All right.
will end.
That's good. That's
I
good.
care not for this mortal realm.
It's not just our realm; it'll be yours as well.
He huffs a snort, and like fire comes from his nostrils.
Can we talk about how fucking sick that token is?
Yeah, it's pretty
Ah,
sweet. It's pretty scary looking.
That's so cool.
It's a dope fucking token.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But you look really awesome, my lord. You're a cool guy.
You seem to be very powerful. We have summoned you. Is there anything we could do to get you to give us the fire that we need so that you can just leave this place that you don't like anyways, right? Go home. What can we do?
Are we-
She,
Individually hearing, or is this like a group thing? We're all hearing it in our own languages and we're hearing what everybody is saying at the same time, or are we getting like individual one-on-one time with this dude?
You're each hearing what he's saying in his own language, and you
Yeah.
can respond in whatever language you like.
Okay.
So if Zisa is speaking common back to it, then you understand
Yeah.
her. But if she's
Okay.
speaking dragon or draconic, then you're like, could you fucking not?
Yeah.
Like, could we just like make this
I'm
work?
just speaking common.
So he lowers his axe, and like the head of it, not axe, hammer, and the head of it like slams into the pit, and he leans on it, and he says, "Why do you mortals need my fire? You've learned how to make your own insignificant little flames. That's usually good enough."
We do have our own insignificant flames. We love them. They're great most of the time. This one situation though requires your fire specifically.
You have explained nothing.
Perionsally comes to destroy what is left of this world, and without the essence of your being, all here will perish.
So you say Curiosely, and he turns his head and he says, Curiosely. I thought
Yes. I am a priestess of Loth, and I am here.
Oh, well, loss is another thing. But curiosity.
Yes.
The light at the Temple of Avanth has been extinguished, and we need a fire so great, a fire such as yours, that it can rekindle the flames of life.
What
Yes.
greater title to add to yourself besides being demonic than to slay another goddess? With your fire, you will have single-handedly destroyed Kyrionsily. You will be a god slayer. You'll be greater than any other of your kind, simply by giving us this fire and allowing it to take us to this temple for you.
So
We are but messengers.
that is an excellent argument. Somebody roll persuasion with advantage.
Please me. Please
Okay.
me. Calithra can be useful one time. I'm going to use my point of lucky if I fail, by the way. Just saying. I have 5.
Persuasion with advantage.
I have 5 points of persuasion.
He says, this is somewhat compelling. But as much as I hate Kyrionsily, I would rather not deal with her retribution.
You could start your own worshipping here again by this act. You could have the people come back, the cultists come back, and they could all sing your praises once again. Even Loth's minions would be accepting of your new religion. Your name would go across the land. You would be revered from every inch of this globe. Your name would be whispered by the gods themselves, perhaps even elevating your status. Not only would you get all of your admirers back, but you would have admirers in the heavens and in the Underdark below.
And we would make sure to tell Avant that you were the reason she was saved. There must be some great reward in that.
Who are you to make promises for a goddess?
I am the
Elizabeth
chosen of
here.
Loth.
knows her.
Yeah, I totally know her. I totally know her.
Alizarin can tell you about it.
Friend.
And he like kneels down and gets like very close to you, Alizarin. And he like his like giant eyeball like flicks slightly as he looks you up and down.
I do like a ridiculous bow where like my head touches the sand. Great Lord of Fire, Avant is a trusting and kind and wise goddess, and I'm sure that she will be eternally grateful to you for rekindling the flame of life. If we could just have a small piece of your brilliant flame to continue on our land of whatever.
Okay, so he
Alizarin is not an actress.
he holds out his hand to you, and he says, "How are you to carry this?"
Oh, we have lanterns.
Oh gosh, I feel like this is gonna go sideways.
We all have them just in case.
How many did we get? 4?
We got 4.
We have four
Yeah.
lanterns to carry your beautiful flame.
He like squints down at them and he says, if you think those are going to contain it. Shrugs.
I
Do
mean,
you
what
think
do
that they
you
will?
Then we will find out. And he turns away from you and raises his hammer and slams it down into the edge of the pit, and like this like gigantic conflagration of fire erupts around it.
Catch it! I just open and try and catch the fire with my
Yeah.
lantern.
So your lantern is like hot to the touch. Like
Yeah.
Woo!
there are those among you who are fire resistant and can maybe carry one of
Yeah,
these like
strap them on me. I just tie them all around my waist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
I mean, I can take one.
Yeah, you should take one of Lizarin.
But the other two, good luck.
We got it. I got it. It's good. Why don't you take 2 Lizarin and I'll take 2?
Got it. Teamwork.
Like, is it? So does it do actual damage?
The lantern, if you touch it,
Yeah.
yeah. It would be akin to punching a salamander.
Okay, so are they constantly taking damage while they hold it?
Lizarin, definitely not. Zisa,
Am I fire resistant?
you're fire resistant. Like, I think Lizarin is like blessed by the gods, so she's Zisa is also fine, but you might want to hurry up.
We have a long way to go.
You
I guess
sure do.
we can teleport back to the thing, and I can get put back in prison again. Aw.
Aw.
I just stand watching after everybody's kind of got everything on them. I'm watching the Fire Lord.
He's
Thank
looking
you.
at you like, fucking what?
Yeah, it says I have resistance to the damage type associated with my draconic ancestry, so I should be fire resistant.
Yeah, man, use the dragon.
Yeah, I'm a fire dragon.
Yeah.
I'm a gold dragon.
The two of you are fine, but should the elves try to handle this, we need to roll some dice. So he looks at you, Calithra, and he says, "I will expect gratitude from your goddess."
I'm sure she'll be able to give it to you.
He looks skeptical.
Well, thank you so much for this fire.
Loth is gonna kill
We
me.
should go now to use it. Is there any advice you might bestow upon us before you? How do you leave? Do you just go back into the pit? What's the deal with your ex? Do you need
Yes.
anything? Would you like
Well,
anything?
He will return to his realm of existence.
Thank you
He'll
so
cross
much.
through the plains, and he will depart, and we will go on our ever-urgent mission. Time is of the essence. We must go. Thank you for your aid.
The entire time, Alorian has not said a word, and he's been leaning against this rock in the back with Whitney, just taking in the entire scene.
And Whitney's just like, and she's lost her fucking mind. Okay.
I bow slightly and then head over to Alorian and grab out the teleportation scroll and look at the other two, as in, like, let's go before he changes his mind or something, please.
I'm still bowing.
To
We're
be,
just kind of like, we have the fire, and we're like, thank you.
And meanwhile, the crone is in your pocket, like, ooh, y'all kissing his ass.
He's making scary. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
So kind.
Bye. Bye.
what does he do?
He just watches you go and hefts his axe.
So he doesn't go back into the pit?
No, he's just looking at you guys walk away.
I disguise myself to look like a gnome, and I use the scroll, and we leave.
Wait, first of all, who gave you the scroll?
The gnome gave it to me because I was a fellow gnome when we were up on the citadel. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Remember?
I have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll because I was the weird talking little
We
gnome.
convinced her she used persuasion.
I clear my throat and I like look over, like nodding towards the group of sleeping people on the ground.
I don't give a shit about them. Let's go.
Well, are they?
We have to tell this guy to go away so no one
Yeah,
else
and
can
also I'm
watch
not super comfortable with him just hanging out and not like going back to
Can we
where.
unsummon him? How do we
it. So, like, very subtly tell him to leave, that the party's over and it's time to go home.
This spell should end on its own. Like,
Does it?
I just want
I
to make
mean,
sure we haven't
flame
released. Yeah, I want to make sure we haven't like released like another terror onto the area. It seems like everywhere we go, we just seem to make shit worse while we're trying to make shit
We
better.
can deal with that later. Why don't we just go light the fire and deal with it later?
Well, is he just still standing there?
He's
Like,
still
does
in
he
there.
look like
he's-
he's
he's
getting ready to
hanging out.
leave?
What if we need him again and we send him back and we can't get him back? I'd rather have him roaming the world and causing terror and we can still get flame from him. What if the flames go out on our journey and we gotta call him again? Just leave him. It's fine.
How are we gonna find him
He's-
if he walks away?
He's totally a bro. Look at him. We'll find him. It's good. He'll leave like a note or something.
What if he kills all those people?
I don't care
We
if he
have to-
kills.
At least try to convince him not to give flames to anyone else. Because if anyone else gets
Yeah,
it,
I
before we
think
do,
that Alizarin and I should just like run back over and be like, by the way, like we're the
Okay.
only ones who are getting the flames, right?
You guys do that. Tell me how you do that.
We just kind of like walk back over and we're like, one more thing, by the way, like no one else is getting this flame, right? Like we're the only ones who you would want to give it to because we just want to make sure that, you know, it's an exclusive flame.
Can I insight check the giant?
Yes.
Okay. Not just like, thank God, yes. Although this isn't going to be great. Inspiration actually would be great, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Insight. Oh, well,
That's
it's okay.
brilliant, actually.
This giant is definitely interested in this place that he's landed in, and that there seems to be like a pack of ready-made cultists. Hello.
Oh, we gotta take our cultists with us. We forgot them, but we can't leave them here. You don't mind? We're just gonna wrap these up, and just and I just take off my robe and I start like rolling them into the robe.
There's like a
Burrito
couple
people.
dozen of them.
Yeah.
I just start like one,
just kind of like pushing them into a pile. Like these are, you know, we'll
and then
just
I realize that I
these.
can't do that, so I just start tying like knots around their feet with the thing, and then just like Alizarin like drag them away.
Dazar takes a step towards you and he says, "I think I would like to keep these humans." is a fair shame.
Oh.
Enjoy as a gift from us.
What are you gonna do with them?
What concern is it of yours? Are they your humans?
Curious? No, I just said like we are the cleanup crew and we clean up people, and
I
you
will
know,
dispose of them. Don't worry about that.
you're gonna dispose of them.
I have uses for humans, yes.
Oh, what do you use humans for? Just out of curiosity, we use them for things too.
My people use humans for things as well. I understand your needs. Please enjoy as a gift of our thankfulness to you.
I shall. You may go.
It's a sacrifice. They were gonna get sacrificed. We were always gonna throw them in the pit, so just let this one go.
Yeah, but is he gonna do something like bad with these people?
He's probably gonna like poop fire on them and dance on it. Like I don't care what he's gonna do with them. To like make people furniture out of. I don't care.
I think
Let's just go to the Citadel and
we
save the
should
world.
probably just go. God, I hate leaving these people. We have to work together. I guess, like, if you're okay with it, Alizarin, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do with them. I just sort of, like, untie their feet, and I'm, like, looking at Alizarin and being like,
Can we see his feet at this point? 'Cause he's
Yeah, he's standing. Yeah.
okay. So it seems like he could disconnect himself from the pit. Like he's not bound to this pit.
Oh no.
Okay.
yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe we just go. You
I
stay
have
here.
told you that you may leave.
Yeah, you stay here. You, don't give the fire to anyone else. And maybe try and leave these humans alive if you can. Be nice to them.
I just kind of look at the ground and shake my head like, please don't piss him off.
And we will go right now. We'll just go ahead and go. Right, Alizarin? We're just going to go.
Yeah,
Just go. Okay. Yeah, we thought we'd come back, but no, that's fine. That's fine. No, it's good. It's good.
You just have a good time. You just have fun. Yeah.
Stop talking and leave.
Cool.
Okay,
Yep.
bye.
Cool. Bye. Run.
So you scurry away.
Kind of like running, like clanking the fire, like the lanterns together, just like trying to, like giant Ziza, just trying to jog away. Yeah.
So let's I usher the group like over towards the tower again.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can all kind of go on the back side of the tower to just like gather ourselves and get ready to teleport back to Atherton, I suppose.
Okay.
We never learned his name. That would have been really useful.
What? His name was Thazar. We've said it like 7 times.
Oh yeah.
I got it to you.
Shush.
So what I would like to do, I'm like Clither, okay, so you know how to like do this, right?
I've read scrolls before.
That's not okay.
Would you like to try? I say
I'm
passing it over
I'm
to
just
you.
saying, do you need assistance in trying to perform this?
I look at it.
I don't mind
Do I
being.
feel confident about my ability to read this? Like, is this just a normal scroll? It's just arcane language.
It's high level shit.
Fuck.
I tell her that I don't mind being her assistant.
I try to figure out as much of it as I can before I go into casting, like reading over, I guess, some of the magical words, practicing enunciating them. Basically babbling like an idiot, and then I will use it for us to go, and I have 2 points of lucky left, so if I should happen to fail, I would definitely like to engage that.
Are you accepting Elorian's help?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check. Clicker is like, no, I'm pretty sure this is how you say it.
Okay, so I'm gonna
And
use that
Elorian
point of
is
lucky.
like, it's Leviosa. I'm gonna need you to get this shit right. And you're like arguing over it.
But that point of lucky, though, I'm so glad that I have that, because I definitely am using the shit out of that right now. And okay, wow.
Between the two of you, you managed to get that shit figured out. And the group of you teleports back.
As I feel the spell begin to work, I tell Whitney to fly over the top of him and shit on his head, and I put her into her pocket dimension as we disappear.
Are you serious? You're an asshole. You're a dumb asshole. Whatever. I hope he eats you.
We're disappearing, hello?
Yeah, you think that now that he's on this material plane of existence, that he can't just mosey around? He'll come for you. You
It's
made
fine.
a sworn enemy out of a fire god
It's
thing. Fine, whatever. Not my problem.
It's fine.
Yikes, team. So, you teleport back to Atherton.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Where
Where do we end up?
Atherton.
In Atherton.
You're in that portal room
Mm.
where you left from. There's some gnomes standing there. They are a little dismayed to see all of you back. They're like, oh, right.
Hello.
And they look up at you and they say, well, did you accomplish your mission? Well, the one of them says.
What was my
Yes.
mission again? Oh yeah, just to do research. Yes.
What have you learned?
I'm just crying, and I'm like, yes, we did.
That it actually
This
was
is
an
really
ancient
sad.
fire god and not It wasn't what it seems. There's so many different things that I must look at my notes now. I must get to work right away.
Ah, understandable.
Thank you. I will share everything with you in good time. Like looking at him, like what's his name? In good time. Anyways, bye. Must go work. Come, help me, assistants.
Yes, lots of work to do. Yes.
So y'all shady motherfuckers, like, where do you go?
I don't know. We're back here. We're away from the fire god, and now we need to get back over to the Temple of Avanth. Can we get these guys to steer this thing on over there, or perhaps get this?
I ask, are there any quote-unquote guards around in the streets?
Yeah.
What
Little gnome guards.
Little gnome guards. I asked the little gnome guards, who's in charge?
You'll want to talk to the council.
Why is there always a council?
Democracy.
Why do short people always have councils? So where would we find said council?
He looks at the gnome that's with you, the ostensible gnome that's with you.
The gnome's not originally from here.
He looks at you like,
Shut up!
Did y'all not know who we are? Step brought us here. We're saving the world. She knows this.
well,
I pretend to look in my book and just like flip through pages
It's
and ignore
fine.
whatever he's saying.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
he kind of just like looks between all of you and he says, well, the counselors are in the tower, of course. Points to the tower that's in the center of the
Thank
city.
you. I mean, you know why you're in the sky, right? Like the world is ending. You're aware why you're floating in the sky.
I am aware, thank you.
Cool.
There's just like this awkward pause and you're both just giving each other side eye.
We're gonna go see the council. We're going to see the council because we're saving the world. So thanks.
Boy.
Thanks for
Right.
your.
Whatever. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm a gnome right now. I just kind of give him stink eye, and then start waddling towards like I try to overemphasize my little gnome body like wiggles and towards the tower because I don't really know how gnomes move, so I'm trying to like over exaggerate.
You're like this like herky jerky gnome. Like,
Yeah, like just kind of.
Are we all disguised as gnomes right now?
No, just
no,
me.
just her.
No, okay. That's what I
Because
thought.
I'm not
I was
supposed
like,
to be
wait a
here.
second.
They don't trust dark elves. They would put me in jail. I don't want to go back to jail. Jail's not fun.
So you go into this tower, and I assume you climb to the top of it, wherein there is a council chamber.
Yes. Up to the
And
council chamber.
there's some guards standing outside of it, and they say, "Hi, the visitors are here. I assume you want to talk to the council about, well, all of this apocalyptic stuff."
Indeed.
Well, we didn't climb
Quite
up all
right.
these stairs for exercise, so that'd be great.
They have no humor. They just blink slowly. They say, "All right, one moment. Let me announce you."
You are so moody today. I say when they leave. Like I just look at you. You are full of elven piss and vinegar today.
I don't like that we're leaving so many loose ends, but let's continue.
So they let you into the council chamber. There's it's very similar to the dwarven council chamber in that there's this dais with like a long table and they're seated behind it. They have like papers scattered all over the table, and there's like this like whiteboard, not whiteboard, but I guess a chalkboard behind the table, and they're all gathered in front of it, and there's all these diagrams and shit drawn all over it. And they look, then when you come in, they look at you and they say, the one of them says, she speaks up and she says, "Hi, you've returned.
Hey.
Did you get the flame?"
Yes, we did. I have them.
Excellent.
Here it is.
Can we go to the temple now?
Yes, please.
You want us to go to the temple?
Yes, please.
And they all
Yes.
look at each other and
It's
they look at the
very
chalkboard.
urgent.
What's
Yeah.
on the chalkboard?
Like fucking some weird arcane runic math, scribbles in other languages, like
There's no way I'm piecing together where their like gnomish brains are going. Okay, just
You would need
tap on
to
a
get
chalkboard.
a very high Arcana check, and I feel like you rolled that at a -1, so you can't.
Yeah.
There's a wealth of ancient knowledge at the temple, and we need to get there before it's destroyed.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't mean to do that. That just what?
Yes, that is true. All right, we will have to continue these deliberations later. For now, let us take these outsiders to the temple
Thank you.
and be done with them.
Thank
I
you.
asked,
Sounds
I
great.
asked,
Yes,
I
please.
asked them how long they think the journey's going to take. The process, rather.
Flying to the temple from here, well, maybe a day.
A
Okay.
whole day?
I tell them
Okay.
in the meantime while we travel, I'd like to meet with their high diviner and lead alchemist.
Did you say it was
Right.
an Arcana check for the board?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that just to see if I can roll high enough.
Um,
Go ahead, Alorian.
What was the reply?
You wanted to meet with who? I'm sorry.
Whoever your highest, your lead diviner and expert alchemist. I'm assuming that gnomes have some sort of religion, even though they're like, do they not have any?
They follow Kilarth the Shaper.
Okay,
as
so
first.
yeah, so I asked to meet with whoever's in charge of their clerics, and then also whoever their most expert alchemist is.
Of course, yes. Well, and this this gnome that's been talking to you, she gestures to a gnome at the end, like on the side of the group, and he's older. He's got like a bald, shiny head and like a long, grizzled beard. And she says, "That's Bartholomew. He's our alchemist, and I am the high priestess. My name is Mitzi."
Mitzi and Bartholomew, I got it.
Give Mitzi a bow.
I asked permission to
Mitzi
approach.
and Bart.
I asked permission to approach the table.
perhaps it would be simpler if we could get some paperwork with our names on it, giving us permission to go about the city freely. Documentation, ID, so that
My Zoom is having a shit show right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mine's
my
okay.
Zoom shit.
Well, let's do this. It's 10:05 anyway. Let's take our second break and let's figure out
Oh.
some settled
Okay.
stuff. So, team, we're gonna go to our second and last break of the evening. We'll try to make it quick, and we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back soon.
Yay!